Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Uesugi campaign for Shogun 2. Now we're starting today's episode off with a defensive battle in Tamba province. As you may remember from the last episode, the Oda came to attack us at the castle, and unfortunately for them, the garrison of the castle at the moment consisted of one of my strong armies filled with many experienced troops, as you can see on the screen right now. So it's a bad day to be this Oda force, but we are going to be fighting a battle myself, just to make sure we don't take too many casualties along the way. Now unfortunately for me, I have no idea where the enemy are going to be deployed, so what I've decided to do is go for a fairly defensive line. I've put my Yari cavalry over in this courtyard so they can quickly run out and go after the enemy's bowmen, as the enemy do have a lot of Yari samurai, but we do have a number of bow samurai to contend with, as well as a smattering of other units. I think I saw a unit of matchlocks among the group, as well as a couple of katanas, but we'll find out when we start the battle in a second. I've also deployed two Naginata units in both courtyards, just to run around to whichever side we need them. And what I've done with my bowmen is I've set them up on either side here where the two big walls are. So we've got bow samurai on this side and our warrior monks on this side, ready to defend against any attacks coming from here. I've got katanas behind them so they can march up and man the walls in case the enemy start climbing up. And yeah, that's really about it. Oh yeah, and I put my Ashigaru on the entrances to the courtyard just in case. But I think we'll be okay. But enough of me talking, let's start the battle. And oh, they got an army down here and the army on the other side. So general is in the back. Let's have a look, see what they got. Bow samurais, katanas. Oh, it's only 2 units then. But a whole bunch of Yari samurai, a lot of them in fact. So over here then must be most of their bowmen. Important matchlocks, bow samurai. Okay, so I'm not that concerned about an attack from here. And it shouldn't be too long until they're within range of my warrior monks. I think it's going to be a bad day for this unit of Ashigaru, as, yep, they're about to come into range. And any second, these guys are going to be firing. When you're ready, though. Now you are, thank you. So warrior monks are fantastic when it comes to dealing with samurai units. So against a small unit of, well, Ashigaru, it's not going to look good. In fact, you can just look at how quickly they're being devastated right now. And these guys won't even have a chance to fire, I don't think, by the time they get into range. Yeah, they're starting to waver already, wow. Now you'll notice I'm not using fire arrows yet, because I want them to focus on these guys. So if I slow things down just a minute, to make sure we get them shot at, we'll do that, and we'll activate that as well. Might as well go for as much damage as we can against them. Oh yeah, that would do quite nicely. Oh my god, look at that. That is a really, really bad day to be a member of the Oda force. Wow. But we have to be careful, they are making their way up to the walls now. Are they going to have some coming over this way, or are they going to try and climb up here too? Okay. Okay, they're both coming up here. So what I'm going to do then with these guys is I'm going to pull this unit back. Just want to make sure we're doing this while I've got some control. We'll pull in these units of katanas then over here to help out. And, oh, why do I have a unit? Oh yeah, of course, because we had 5 units. So I put 2 on each side and put 1 in the middle. Just in case we needed to run them down here. But obviously that's not going to be as needed. In that case, if they're going to come up here, let's grab you 2. And see about bringing you out to here quickly. Because then we can swing them around and attack those enemy bowmen. So yeah, you guys can stay there. Right. Let's speed things up a little bit now. We'll move you guys into position here. And I'll bring you guys here as well for support. You guys continue firing at the both... Oh, I wonder. Tell you what, let's bring you guys here a minute. Because what I was thinking is, we haven't really used them, but we do have access to the whistling arrows. Now whistling arrows are kind of interesting because what they do is that they debuff enemies' morale, melee attack and so on. But they do it for anyone that's near the path, including my own troops. So I'm going to click this, because what I want to see is if we shoot them, and we aimed at a unit, say, here. Oh, it is debuffing my ones. Oh, okay, that's unfortunate. I think it's because these guys are stationed right behind him. But, okay. How are you guys getting on? Okay, you're here. Let's bring you guys up to here now. I'm going to have them go and attack those bow samurai. Alright, just let these spend a little bit longer. And what I'm going to do with... No, I'll let you guys stay here. Let's bring you guys both, I think, over to here now, ready to defend this section. Then we'll have you guys now... Oh, hang on. Oh, they are bringing a few of them down. I didn't realize they can do that. I thought once they were dedicated their troops to climbing up the walls, they couldn't actually engage them like this. But apparently they can. Oh. Yeah, you learn something new in this game sometimes. In that case, let me grab both of you a minute. I want you to continue focusing firing in on the units of Yari Samurai running around here. And I'm just going to get you guys to try and spin around. Just keep them busy a little bit. Because there is 103 of them, and there's no way I'm going to allow my cavalry to get and deal with those. These guys are starting to make their way around. That's okay. We'll activate fire arrows now for both of you. Just let them go to town, and then what I'll do with you guys, let's bring you here. To try and be prepared. In fact, we'll just run you into here now. And we'll run you guys down here as well. But let's bring you here first. Then let's just have a look and see. Okay. Are you guys firing like I've asked you to? It really doesn't look like it. Just stay there. For God's sake, men. You've got such good... Oh, God. Right, fine. Fine. Let's bring you guys around here. Instead of going after those bowmen, we'll have you go after the bowmen back here. And in fact, let's have you just go down and kill their general. That'll make things easier, wouldn't it? Sometimes the game astounds me. It really, really does. But you guys continue focusing on these. What we'll do then is we'll grab you to run out. And we might as well have you guys come down and see about dealing with them. You've got the Yari Samurai now making their way up. In fact, let's keep you guys here a second. No, we're about to get shot to death otherwise. Let's get you guys running down here and deal with them. You guys continue firing with them. Okay. Did not realize they've already started making their way up. Okay. Let's grab my 2 units of bowmen and we're going to pull you over to here. You're already going to town now on the enemy's general. That is great news. We should be able to kill him off fairly quick. Alright. You guys are running down here for some reason. I have no idea why these guys are running. I don't think I've ordered them to do anything like that. But apparently they are now, so we'll run with it. Okay, you guys run over here and deal with them. You can come over here now and deal with these 2. General, I'm going to bring you over here slightly and get you to stand and fight. Just to provide some bonuses for down here. General's fallen. Excellent news. Okay, we've got some Yari Samurai here. I'm just going to hold these guys in the rear. Although, I suppose we could try and risk a charge. I don't know if that's going to be enough to actually... Let's have you guys focus fire on them a minute, then.
My lord, a glorious victory will
okay,
soon be yours.
I think we're going to win this. Perfect. Okay. Oh, my... Why can I get you... No, I can dismount you guys. Okay, never mind. Victory is mine. I'm going to take a few minutes now just to chase down the enemy units. Again, I don't remember with Shogun 2 whether or not I need to chase them down, like you do in games like Warhammer 2, or if the game takes that into account when you go back to the campaign map. But I'd rather not take the risk. So I'm going to chase these guys down. I'll see you guys back on the campaign map shortly. So here we are with a decisive victory. Now, it did take a few losses, maybe a little more than I would have liked, but nevertheless we should be able to recover from the battle fairly quickly. In return though, we managed to practically wipe out the enemy force. They've only got 100 survivors, and we should be able to chase them down if needed pretty easily. So, let's just hit close. If we're lucky, we might have actually just wiped out the whole army. I did try to kill off as many of them as I can, and we did. Okay, that's good news. Alright, what's going to happen here? Oh, phew. It looks like that Matsuke tried to apprehend my monk, but luckily for me, it didn't work out too well for him. And we did notice a Date sorry, was that the Date or the Chosukabe that took an army towards me then? I know, must be the... No, it must have been the Chosukabe, because we fought the Date last episode, didn't we? In fact, we'll just be able to check now. So, the library has been sabotaged, unfortunate. Omi's irrigation has been sabotaged. Okay, cool. Let's continue then. So, we've got the army here at Iga. This is my daimyo's force, don't forget. So, we'll be able to take these guys. In fact, it looks like we might just be able to attack Osaka from here. I mean, okay. It should be a pretty easy fight because we've only got a small army outside and then we've got the crappy garrison inside. It should be a pretty easy fight. Game. Why are you not attacking? I mean... Are you seriously telling me I'm going to have to wait another turn while you're right outside the settlement? God, hang on. No, there's something there's something I can do. So, in the older Total War games, like Shogun 2, cavalry units have a much longer movement range on the map than your infantry units. And it makes sense. Cavalry are on horses, right? It doesn't matter with later games like Rome 2 and things when they started having it so you have to have generals leading your army because they would have just marched at the same speed. But in these earlier games it made a difference. So, yeah, we could actually get these guys to move out and attack and bring the rest of the army in as reinforcements instead. Or I thought we would. Why can I not do that? Oh, wait. Maybe if I have to bring them out first? Okay. Let's try again. There we go. Right. I mean, it does have its uses doing it that way, although it does seem a little silly then that, oh, we can launch the attack with a few cavalry units, but with rest coming in as reinforcements, but I'm not too sure what caused that. Maybe it was that one unit, army there. Its zone of control might have stopped me from moving into attack. I don't know. But we've taken Settsu, that's the main thing. So we'll go ahead and repair the castle. A powder maker. Oof, do we want to keep that? I mean, it does give me access to mangonels, which we haven't used yet in the game. But I'm trying to remember, do mangonels move? I can't... Because... Compared to other games, I remember a lot of the artillery in Shogun 2 do not move, unless you've got particular ones in Fall of the Samurai. But at this stage of the game, I believe it was the cannons you can get from the Namban. Can't move once you've deployed them, but I can't remember if it's the same with the mangonels. It doesn't matter, I don't think we really need them, so I'm just going to go ahead and actually dismantle them. We've got proved irrigation, post roads, okay, military port, and a library. Ooh, between the library here and Kyoto and that, our research is going to go much more quickly. Not that it really matters at this point, but still, useful. Can we have you assassinate him? I could, I guess, but do I really want to spend 300? Nah, let's move you up to here and see what the enemy have got in Hirima. Oh. They've got a full stack, it seems. Can we see what they've got? Looks like we've got the entire enemy family right here. Son and heir, generals. Okay. Is it worth sabotaging them? I mean, I could always try to assassinate. Oh my god, some of these... 40% to kill his daimyo? Oh, it would cost a ton of money though. It's not worth it, Okay, in that case, I'm just going to get you to sabotage and attack the gates. Skip through that. Okay, he was detected, but he hasn't been killed. That's fine. You will come back here next turn. You guys then, let's march you out towards Tango. Should we be... Oh, we're going to have to attack the small army outside, aren't we? Okay. Okay, you retreat. Let's attack the castle. Again, a pretty easy fight. They only got 2 katana units. We should be able to take this out with very few losses on our side. Oh, 117. That's actually a little more than I thought. But we've killed them and taken another castle. Now remember, we originally had Tango before we lost it to the Odo Assault. So it's nice for us to get it back. And we did spend the time to upgrade it. We got fortresses and stuff like that here. Well, looks like they got rid of my sake then. Or did I destroy it before they took it? You know, I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Alright. You're +2 happiness, that's great news. I will recruit a unit of Ashigaru just to help the garrison a bit. How's it looking here? I don't have enough money to be able to repair it, unfortunately. And likewise for here. Right. Iga is going to need some support, so I'm going to stop them tax for the moment. Get a unit of Yari Ashigaru just to act as a garrison. Think everywhere else will be fine. We just don't have the money, unfortunately, to be able to try and get more markets and stuff like that built. But hopefully we'll be able to deal with Harima pretty soon. If they come to attack us at Settsu, we'll work with it. Hopefully what will happen is that we'll be able to bring our army in as reinforcements. So we are pretty close, so I don't see why not. But while that's all going on, let's go back to where that Chosokabe force is. Here. Right. Do we attack them, or do we... Because if we can block by the bridge, that will give us a really strong defensive position. But it looks like I haven't got any troops in, here in Shimosa or Kasuza. So, yeah, we could run the risk of them just marching in and taking the place. What do they have? Okay, they got a few Chosokabe bow samurai. And we don't know about these units, but I imagine there's going to be at least a few Yari Ashigaru. Now bear in mind, the army is not necessarily at full strength. Do we risk it? Let's risk it. Okay, they got lots of Yari Ashigaru. Chosokabe bow samurai, a unit of Cav, Daimyo as well. I'm going to fight this battle myself. Now the reason why I'm doing this is because, one, it's more entertaining than just auto-resolving. But secondly, is because we do have a number of damaged units. While we are just fighting Yari Ashigaru, we should be able to deal with them quite easily. I don't want to run the risk of the auto-resolve killing off a couple of my units. So I'd rather take a few minutes just to win the fight myself and get it over and done with, than running the risk of it happening. And we're going to take even more time then, don't forget then, to try and get those troops back to support the army. Because we've got any Ashigaru lost, for example, and Naganatas are going to have to come all the way from, oh god, the province up in the top part of the world. Whereas anyone with the attack bonus is going to have to come not as far, because we've got the settlement nearby. But we're still going to have to get the money coming in first, you know? Anyway, let's get you two guys first of all. In fact, what I might do with you... I might keep you back here, just for the moment, so you're not taking too many casualties. So if I set you guys up here, and do something like that, we'll put you two then on the flank, here and here. Katanas, of course, are just gonna... Excuse me. God, I'm just seeing how few some of our units are, like the Naganatas. Yeah, ouch. Okay, Katanas, you can come on the front. What I'm gonna do is actually... Let's put you guys on the very front. So I'm going to have you guys charge in and do a charge. And then we'll put the Naganatas on the flank of you guys instead. Something like that should do quite nicely. Then if I move you guys into here, we'll have you guys back here then. Excuse me, back there. Yari Cav we're going to have go after their Light Cav, because those Light Cav are quite good against enemy commanders. So something like that should work quite nicely. We'll ask you guys actually to retreat. Can we do that off the map? Yeah, withdraw from the map for me. I'd rather not have you take too many casualties if I can avoid it. And then as for you guys... It looks like they're going to try and get up on position on this hill. That's okay. We'll just pull people up then to attack them here. So what I'll do actually, let's swap you guys around for your cards. We'll bring you guys something like this. And if we swap that around, we'll do the same then with you guys over here. Okay, you can set up behind them here. Then you guys can set up back here. You two can make your way up towards here. And then my commander can come here. There we go. That should have done the job. I'll let everyone walk as well, because I don't want them to getting tired out before we start the fight. Might as well just speed things up a little bit when that's happening instead. Are you guys still making your way off the battlefield? You are. It might be a good idea for me to do the same with this unit of Naganatas. I think my katanas should be more than capable of dealing with the enemy's force. And the other reason why I want to take my time is because, don't forget, my warrior monks here are going to have a much better range at attacking them than any of their bow samurai. So we should be able to start getting them to maybe come and attack us very, very quickly. Just need to wait for everybody else to get into position. We still don't have stand and fight with you yet, do we? Okay, you guys all set up? Yeah. You know, actually, I am going to keep you guys back out of the battle. We'll let you stay in the trees over here, just to make sure you don't necessarily run off, but at the same time, so you don't take too many casualties. And then, let's get you guys, and actually move you up to the front. And we'll let you go to town on the enemy units. Oh, do you need to get a little closer? Sure. Make your way over here, then. A little bit closer still. The reason why I'm bringing these guys to fire, because I'm hoping that by us shooting at them, we're going to get the army to march towards us, rather than us have to march and attack them. And it looks like it's going to work quite nicely. We've done a fair bit of damage to them already without our units there. But you know what? This is kind of boring. Let's just go and start the attack, eh? So, how far is their line? So, got Yari Ashigaru all the way back there. So, let's bring... In fact, we'll slow this down so we get this synchronized. We'll have one unit there, one unit there. Oh, they have set things up in Yari Wall. Right. Okay, that's a slight thing. Smart of the AI to do that. Let's just bring my troops then up to deal with them. But I'm going to see if we can just take advantage while they are... Well... as badly done as they are. Excuse me, I didn't mean to move you. My bad. Okay, let's get you moving up here instead. There we go, better. Alright, we'll move you guys up to here then. You guys might as well move up to here so you can get involved. We'll bring you guys in over to the flank here, and leader can come up behind you there. Perfect. Because they're like... Oh, hang on. Oh, I think they were going to bring in their light cavalry now, but they noticed that all my other forces get nearby. Now, the other reason, of course, I'm quite happy to let them stand around and get shot at is because they do have, if you remember, all their troops in Yari Wall formation, which is a very tight, compact line, very similar to a spear wall. Or a phalanx. And as a result of that, it means that they're going to take a ton of damage from enemy fire, like mine. So I'm quite happy to let them do that. And I think it's made worse for them by now bringing in those bow samurai. Now, they are Chosukabe units, so they are going to be much better than what, at full strength, what we can bring. But we've got our warrior monks, so quite happy to just let my people slaughter them instead. So there we go, you guys are going to come over here now. Once both samurai here, let's just start marching in, I think, at this point. We'll bring you guys into here. You guys can come and attack those units. You guys come and attack those. You guys come and attack those, because I did notice they were matchlocks. And then, let's have a look-see. Both samurai, Yari Ashigaru. Let's bring you guys around to the rear. And you'll be able to go thing. Okay, here they come. Okay, katanas. Let's bring you guys into here too. I forgot to move you, obviously. Okay, both samurai are just going to be marching away there. General, I suppose there's really not much for me to have you do, but I will bring you over this way. Here comes my units. Okay, You guys, I'm going to have you focus in on the rear of the enemy's formation instead. This should be a pretty easy fight now for us, now that we've engaged their Ashigaru with my samurai. Ooh, that's not good. Move, 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 move. They must have caught up with me while I was trying to get them to move around. There we go. Okay, let's swing you around now and have you attack the enemy general. Unless these Ashigaru are going to be making their way into combat. Okay, you guys... Excuse me, you guys. You can retreat off the map at this point. I'm pretty okay for you to do that. You're going to come forward and provide support if needed. In fact, we'll have you come over here and deal with these. I didn't realize they brought their light cav in to attack. Okay, we're dealing with those quite nicely. One unit's retreating. Their general now is in combat with both my units of horsemen, so that's going to be a short work of them. I am being a little careful because they still have Yari Ashigaru around. But there we go, we've managed to clear those up. Let's bring you guys in now to deal with these. Okay, why is my general supposed to be in grave danger? Is it because of those? I mean, we are fighting them, but don't forget we are winning this fight. I'll bring you guys in as well as support, I guess. And then we'll bring you guys out. I didn't realize you took in as many casualties as you've done. Sorry, though. Okay, Naganatas, let's have you just chase them down. I think now we've got this in the bag. Enemy is starting to waver. Okay, both samurai are getting involved in the action as well, seems. Oh, God. These... Oh, crap, we got attacked by some Naganatas and I didn't... Sorry, my Yaris, and I didn't even realize. Okay. Again, we'll just chase these guys down. I'll see you guys back on the campaign map shortly. Well, that didn't go as well as I was hoping. As you can see, we took about a quarter of the army in terms of casualties, and we managed to wipe out quite a few of the enemy. So we now have got the numerical advantage, but I am concerned about the losses we took from our cavalry units in particular. Luckily, we'll be able to make some of it back, but I am concerned nonetheless. So, we'll let you guys go over here. Do I want to try and chase them down and kill them off? I think it will be a good idea if we did. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to break these units up a bit. So, you guys, you, and you. I'm going to keep you back here for the moment as a small little army of your own. You guys can then run forward and hopefully... In fact, let's move you guys in there too, just in case. The rest of you, though, should be more than capable of dealing with that enemy force. Okay, let's all resolve the battle. I just hope we don't take any losses in units. I doubt we will, but... Oh no, we didn't. Okay. Cut them down. There we go. Perfect. Thank you for the level up as well. That's good news. Might be able to give him now standing fights. That will be useful. Okay, so now we can move you up and to rejoin up with the army once more. These will start getting replenishment. It's going to take a little while for them to get their replenishment. It might be a good idea to move you guys down to Shimosa next turn. But for the moment, I'm just going to leave you here so you can defend the gates. And we can still get some replenishment along the way. It's a shame that none of these skills provide bonuses for that. Yeah. Unfortunately, nothing of it does. And we still can't get stand and fight yet. Damn it. What about any of these? Effectiveness, Inspire, Province, Stand and Fight, +1 melee attack. Alright, doesn't look there is anything here compared to other games. Okay then, that's fine. I will instead go for a point in Cavalry Commander for the wedge formation, just so we can actually use it at one point. And I think, because we got involved a bit in the combat there, I'm going to give him Warrior. There we go. Alright, that should be everybody moved now. Let's just check an eye on my fleets, make sure they're not doing anything too badly. So I'm going to pull you guys back here. I know we still need to repair them, but I suppose we can always pull these guys back to Musashi or something like that if needed. And up here then... Where is my fleet, actually? Ah, here they are, right. Okay, so some of these do need to get repaired. Unfortunately, we just don't have the money right now. Is there anywhere we're particularly taxing? Key? Don't know if Key we can start taxing again, so that will give us a bit of money coming in. Seems that Settsu, there's not much we can do about that, but we will get things sorted next turn. Then Iga, not much I can do here for at least one more turn. We are recruiting a unit for the garrison, so that should be okay. Let's just see what happens. Oh crap. Crap. Okay, so the army has come to attack us at Settsu. They have all their generals. They have a fairly mixed army, to be honest. I mean, they've got a lot of bow Ashigaru and a bunch of firebombers. They do have some Naginata warrior monks, quite interesting choice. And they do have all the generals. Now, when we fight this battle, and we are going to have to fight it, because I don't want to lose any of my units, although saying that, the Bandspar is quite a bit in my favour. I'm going to risk it. Just so we can end the episode then when it's back to my turn. It looks like we have taken a number of casualties though, or a few. Please don't tell me... Okay, we didn't lose any full units. That's good news. We weren't able to finish off the enemy commander though. Okay. That's fine. Army sabotage. Unfortunately, my my ninja got assassinated. That was unfortunate. But there we go, we can end things here for today. So, we've managed to hold off the Chosokabe's attack, meaning now that once this army has replenished a little bit more, we'll be able to actually send them off towards Hitachi at Shimotsuke and get back our territories. And we've continued our attack now on the the Oda. We've taken Tango. Next turn will be, now we can march towards Jijima. And we've dealt with the enemy's main force, it seems, from the Urakami. So we'll be able to march them in now and hopefully finish them off fairly quickly. And we definitely want to try and do that now, before they get a chance to pull back. And then we can go after Harima pretty easily after that. But we'll fight this battle myself next episode. For now though guys, thank you for watching today's one. I hope you enjoyed it and you do join me next time for some more Shogun 2. Otherwise, take care everybody, and goodbye for now.